Hello guys, a very good morning to one and all. I am your friend Pooja, back here with some important details about TOEFL. So today we'll be going into the details of TOEFL reading question types, wherein you'll get the details of what type of questions are asked in the reading section. Okay, coming to the very first question type, that is factual information questions. Now these are the facts which are clearly mentioned in the passage. That is, here you need not think much, but you need to find these types of answers directly from the passages. The questions have the frequency of 1 or 2 per passage. Okay, coming to how these questions actually start, like how we'll analyze what question is of what type. So the questions which actually start from according to the passage or paragraph, according to the author, that means here you need to understand that this is a factual information questions. So facts are clearly mentioned into the passage or the text. Okay, so here you need not use excessive energy of your brain, but instead read the keywords of the question. What are the keywords? Keywords are the important parts of the question. That is, here you'll just understand what is a type of the question by reading according to the paragraph. That means you'll understand this is a factual information question, right? Now, what are keywords? Keywords are something which are really essential to make a question. Okay, according to the passage, why has author introduced the details about Renaissance period? So why he must have maintained or why must he have explained, that is given in the paragraph or the passage. Basically, you need not find the reason, but you need to find how, what's the reason behind author's description. Okay, so this is clear and they have a frequency of about 1 to 2 per passage. Coming to the second question type, that is negative factual question or except question. Now, what are these questions? These are the facts. Out of all 4 facts, 3 are mentioned clearly in the options. However, the 4th fact which will be mentioned in the options would not be correct. Okay, so how will you analyze which is the thing which is not mentioned? First, check the options, use the elimination method. What is an elimination method? Wherein you can read the paragraph and eliminate options one by one. Out of 4, 2 options will be quite easy to cancel out. Now the rest 2, you have to find a bit of the details more. Okay, so start working upon it. Okay, just find more of the details. How will you understand? Sometimes the meaning of the sentence is changed by using accessive modifiers. What are modifiers? Modifiers are all, none, some, few. Okay, these actually change the meaning of entire sentences. So just keep eyes over these things also. Okay, they usually start with all of the following are mentioned in the paragraph except. Now, here comes a very important thing. Whether you should prefer answering these types of questions or not. If these questions are asked in a way, that is, all of the following are mentioned in the paragraph 1 except, prefer to answer this question. Okay. But if you are asked all of the following are mentioned in the passage, the word passage, except. So you need to understand here you should not give much of your time because this question will take much of your time. The word passage means you have to read the entire passage and find out what's the answer. Okay, so I'm not saying you to leave this question. Okay, just make an intellectual guess if you're running or lagging behind the times. Okay, if you're having good time, if you have maintained your speed, definitely go ahead with the question. But it's not really possible in such a shorter span of time to just quickly complete with the questions and do such a difficult one. However, it depends upon the practice. Coming to the third question type, that's an inference based question. Okay, now here you need to understand about some facts or some lines which the question has asked, but the answer to that is not clearly mentioned in the passage. That is, if I'll give you spoons, okay, here you'll have to infer by yourselves that what's the use of spoon, right? I'm not going to come and tell you what's the use of spoon. So here you inferred by understanding the details about what's the usage. Okay, similar is the inference based question. Here the information would be implied, but it would not be stated clearly. Okay, now these questions usually start with what do you infer from author's statement. Okay, and you need to understand that what the author must have thought while mentioning this fact. Right, they are usually 2 to 3, but these are high frequency questions, important ones.